So yesterday we discussed we started a project, right? We started a dashboard project, and we discussed how can we include Bootstrap, and using Bootstrap we started designing some things also, and we discussed about card margin padding, this type of things also we discussed. And also we discussed including icons, right? How we can include icons and all, so that also we discussed in our last session yesterday. So today we'll continue our project. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, hope my screen is sharing to everyone. Can anyone please confirm? Okay, so let's open our project. So this is a dashboard project we are doing, right? So let's open that dashboard project. I'm opening it in VS Code. Let's close this. Okay, so this is what we designed yesterday, right? This is what we designed yesterday. So let's continue this one. So let me open the actual design. Okay, this is the actual design. Okay, so we design this one, right? So we design this one. Let's add some more things here. Builds and settings also there, right? So we'll add that things also, builds and settings. So I'll just copy and paste. Okay, so let's add here builds and settings. Okay, see, builds and settings came, and let's add this icons. Right, let's change this icon. So how can we change the icons? So we have to open font or some icons website. So you can just click on free icons, and then here you can search. So I need bill icon, right? So I am searching for a bill, and so many icons are there, right? You can take whatever you want, whatever like suits for your website. You can take that icon. So let me go with this. Okay, let me go with this icon, or else file invoice, right? This is looking good. Let's go with this icon. Okay, so just copy it and pasting here, removing this one and pasting here. Okay, so bill icon came, and settings, right? Settings also will search for an icon. Settings. Okay, so this is okay. So let's copy this and we'll keep it here. Okay, now okay, we are good to go. So this one, like space is too much, right? Space is too much between that things, but here space is less. So what we will do is we are writing m4, right? M4 for each thing, and we will write one custom class. Okay, mt5 is there. Okay, 5 is there. So if we put mt5, we'll put for this one also. So okay, so maybe this is good. If we keep mt5 for all classes, it will be good, I guess. So okay, so now it is looking like similar, right? Looking like similar, and that font size and all you can adjust based on your website. Okay, so now let's do this. Do this background color. So for that, let's write one class called um, let's inspect this first. Okay, inspect this. So this part, right? So this part, which is text gray something, so we'll apply class for this active class. Okay, simplify from here. Okay, so active class, and let's apply some this active class. We'll write styles. Okay, so dot active, and then background color. Okay, background color property will be there, you know that. So background color, and let's take color from here. So I told you, right, we can take color from Colorzilla. So So just click on that color zilla and just hover on it and click on it, then that color will get copied to your clipboard. Okay, just come here and paste it and see it. See that thing we can style, but see the style, this is like similar color, right? Similar color, but color is, but color is black here. This color is different and this color is black, right? So we'll put black. Okay, so black, sorry, color black. Now you can see, now color is black. And if you see this text, it is little bit thick, right? The color is little bit thick. Sorry, not color, the font is little bit thick. When compared to this is looking like a pen, but here the font is little bit thick. Okay, so what we have to do is, that is called font weight. Okay, that thickness, right? Thickness for a font is called font weight. So we have you may have heard about this bold thing, right? Bold. So making the font bold, that comes under font weight only. Okay, so we have a property called font weight. So we have a different values like 100, 200, 300, 400. So based on your requirement, you can give a y values. So I'm giving as a bold, and let's see the thing. So it is looking little bit good, right? So we'll try to apply the same things for all other things also, but we can't apply active class for everything, right? So in bootstrap we can remove this from here. In bootstrap we have a class for font weight. Okay, so for applying font weight as a bold, we have a class called fw, font weight hyphen bold. Okay, font weight hyphen bold. So if you keep this, so you will get the same style. See, I removed this font weight bold from here active class, but still here style is applying because of this fw bold, and this is already written in bootstrap. Let's apply this to this food order. Let's see it is looking good or not. I think it is good, looking good, right? So I think it's looking good. So let's apply all that fw bold to all things. Okay, so now it is looking good. Let's style this thing. Okay, so this one will apply some padding. Okay, we'll apply some padding. Let's say P5 or P3. Oh, sorry, I'm applying for delivery food. Sorry. So we'll apply some padding here, like P3. Let's see how it comes. Okay, looking like more margin. Because of margin, it came down. So let's do one thing. Let's reduce this margin. So we have this margin, right? We have this margin here, right? So we'll reduce this margin. Instead of M4, we'll keep M3 for everything. Okay, so like this you need to check actually. So now this is okay, this is good, right? So this is fine. So what, let's do one thing. Let's see this one, this border. If you see this border, this and this are looking same, but this border, right? So this border here, it is sharp edges, but here it is curved edges. So I need to make this as curved edges. So that we can do using border radius property. So let's see, there is a equivalent class in bootstrap for a border property. So let's open this and search for a border radius. And if you see it, yes it is. So for getting all curved areas, we have a class called rounded. So we can apply this rounded class. For a active one, we can apply this rounded class, and you can see that curved edges came. Or else if you want to apply css, you can just remove this rounded class from here. So now it's sharp edges, right? And you can apply border radius property is there. So border radius, and the value is in pixels. So if you give 10 pixels and see that 10 pixels, the border radius came. So like this, if you want to give custom border radius, you can just specify in a style and you can give it. Okay, so now see, this is and this is are like almost looking same, right? So it is like because of that screen size, it is looking like ours is little bit big. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, so this is it, this is our this side things. And if you want to insert image, so let's take one image, let's take one restaurant image. Okay, let's take one image from Zomato. Let's search for restaurant image. So let's take this image and we will keep that image there. Okay, so let's copy the link of this image. Okay, and we'll go here. So after this div, let's keep one div. And for inserting images, what we need to use? We need to use img tag. So img. So for specifying source, we have to use src attribute. So inside that, I am putting this link, and just come here and see. Oh my god, it went out of the box, right? It went out of the box. So let's reduce this width and height. Okay, let's reduce. How we can do? We have attributes called width 100, and let's give height also 100. And if you see it, okay, it is looking better. Let's apply some margin to this div. How we can do that using bootstrap? Class equal to mt5. So I need only top margin, so I am applying it. So that is fine. Now I want to like little bit width for my image is fine. So I'm giving like 300 width 300. Oh, it went outside. So let's give like width 250 something. Okay, now it is good. And let's give height also, like height also some 200. 200 150 is fine, I guess. So let's give 150. Okay, now it is good, right? So and images also, like this one is curved, right? But ours is sharp edges. So for that also you can apply this border radius. But we have a bootstrap class, right? Class rounded, so we can apply that class here for the image. Okay, class equal to rounded, and you can see that curved edges here. Okay, you can see that curved edges here. Okay, so now this part we are done with this part. So let's start this part. But before that, if you see here, the div should be here, right? This div 2 should be here, but it came here. That is because we applied some padding, right? We applied some padding. See, if you observe here, we have a card. Inside that card, one row is there which is occupying fully, and we applied some padding for this card, so that padding occupied some space. Okay, so that padding occupied some space. Because of that, div can't stay there because there is not enough space. So we are specifying here how many columns we are specifying for div 2. So we are specifying call 9, right? So there is no enough space because padding occupied some space. Okay, there is no space for 9 columns. Suppose if you keep it 8, it should work. Then I think it's a issue with the row. Let's check that issue. Okay, okay. So I understood the issue. So this one is outside the row div. I told you, right? For making it in a single row, we have to keep that inside a row. So this one is outside. That's why. Now let's see. See, then we give padding and all is correct only. So our padding and margin is correct only. Okay, so if you gave inside the row, and if there is any issue that this element is going down, then definitely it will be the issue with the padding. Okay, just check the padding and all, everything is you given is correct and not occupying enough space. Okay, so now, so this div we kept is we kept outside the row, that's why it came down. So now we kept inside row, right? So inside row means that it will divide our page into 12 columns. So we give 3 columns for this and 9 columns for this div 2. Okay, so now div 1, this part we are done. And if you observe, see this also curved edges, right? So for this also, for that also we will apply rounded class. Okay, rounded class. uh, okay, so now curved edges came. Okay, so this is how we can do the sidebar and all. So div 1 we are done with this part. Let's do this thing. Okay, let's do this thing, guys. So first let's write this text. Hey Samantha, right? I'll write like hey Simuleduco. Okay, I'll write the text first. So let me keep one div. So this one, let me keep one div, and inside that I'll keep h1, or else I'll keep span itself and I'll write a fs class. So span, and is here hey, right? We can put hi, or hey is fine. Okay, hey Simuleduco. Okay, and it is looking like this, right? So let's increase the size, font size. How can we do that using Bootstrap? We have a classes, right? We have a classes like fs1, fs2, like that. So I'll apply fs4. Let's see how it comes. Now is let me do fs6. Oh, sorry, fs6 is not there, right? So fs5. Okay, so sorry, I need to increase, right? Now this is fine. Okay, this is fine, but I need to make it a little bit thick, right? So that I told you, right? Which class we need to use? Fw bold, font weight bold. That means we have to increase our font weight. Now see, hey Simuleduco. Okay, now it is good. Now what we need? We need what? Search box, right? We need search box. So search box, for search box, we have a Bootstrap class. We can search for text box here, text box, or else like you can search for a forms, and you can see so many forms here. Where is that? Select. Okay. So like this, so many forms will be there. Okay. So you can just you have to just take the code and put it there. Okay. That's it. So let me take this and let me put it here. And if you go here, see, first name and last name, something like this came, right? So I'll put search icon here, and two fields are there. I'll remove one field. So I'll remove this input, one input, and now a single field is there, and this first name and last name is there, right? So instead of this name I'll put search icon. So let's search for icons, search icon. Let's search for a search icon. We are searching for a search icon. Wow. So this magnifying glass, right? Let's copy this, and instead of first name last name we'll keep that. Okay, and let's come here. Okay, so our search is ready, but here inside that search, the text should display, right? So let's do that. We'll display the text. For that we can write a placeholder property. Okay, placeholder equal to, so placeholder attribute. Okay, so placeholder equal to search. So then that place, it will come in a placeholder, and if you type anything it will go. Okay, if you don't type anything it will come. This placeholder is basically for hint purpose. Okay, it is for hint only. Okay, like what you need to do, suppose if it is you need to enter some name, you can just put enter name. You can, this is a hint for a user. Okay, enter name. So like this. Okay, so for me it is like search, right? For our project it is search, so let's do that search. Okay, and if you observe here, this hey Samantha and this search here is side by side, right? Side by side with some space, but here when you see it, it is coming down. So I need to make this in a single line. How can we do that? How can we do that? We can do that using a row. We did, right? We did this div and this div as in a same single line, right? So like that we can do it in a, we can do it in a using a row. Otherwise we have another concept called flex concept, which allows us to make our div side by side instead of downside. Okay, that is called a display property will be there in our css. So that will have a different values like flex, flex start, flex end and all. So I'm not going to tell that and confuse you guys, but I'll just tell you the equivalent Bootstrap classes, so that I'll tell you like how this text will be. Okay, so let's search for a display. Okay, let's search for a display property, and you can see here, see, this is a d inline. So if you apply this classes for divs, then divs will come side by side, and there is a, so many things should be there actually. Flex, yeah, flex. See here, this is a one container. Okay, this is one div, and if you apply d inline, so it will occupy only this much space. I told you, right? So inline elements will occupy only the content space, but block elements will occupy the complete space from start to end. I told you already, right? So in the same way, div is a block element actually, but if you apply d inline flex, then that div will be converted to inline element. Okay, that will get converted to inline element. See, if you see here, so these three are divs, but actually divs are block level, right? So they should come downside. like one by one downside it should come. But here we applied this deflex class and flex row, these classes. Because of these classes they came side by side. Okay, in the same way, so making like this, like one div in one end and another div in one end. Okay, this all comes under one div, and this will be in one div. Okay, one div in one end and one div in one end. Let's see how, like, we have that type of styles are there or not. And yes, you can see this one, right? Justify content between. Let's apply this justify content between. This one is there. Deflex justify content between, because it is looking like what we need. One content is there, one content is there, and one content is there. And if we remove this content, then justify like this one and this one will be there, right? So let's try apply this one. Okay, this is called a flex concept, which I don't want to to get confused using this in CSS. That's why I'm telling in Bootstrap. Okay, so you can just seeing the output. Okay, you will get an idea that okay, we need to use this class and all. So just I am copying this because I'm thinking that this may satisfy my requirement. So what I'm doing is I will write one div tag, and I'll put that class I copied here, and I'll move this content to inside this div. Okay, so let's see how it's working. It's working fine, but see, this one is okay, but this one is occupied the complete space, right? This one is okay, but this one is occupied this complete space, and because of that this text came down, and this because of that this text came down, and this one, well, is stretched, right? So we'll do one thing. What we do is we'll reduce the size of this input box. Okay, so that this text won't go like this text will come in single line. Okay, so let's see that whether width or something like that is there in Bootstrap. Okay, let's search for a width. Not this width. Okay, so actually we have a width class which is called like W100 W25, like that. We have like a width 25%, width 50%, width 75%, width 100%, like that we have a classes. Let's try applying that for our input div. Okay, I'm applying width 25 and see how it comes. See, that means, so actually it is occupying the full width, but when I put the width as W25, that means width 25, that means width 25%, then it occupied only 25%, right? And if you want to do further styles for this, you can do, let me reduce the text to fs1 to fs2, because I'm like seeing it very heavy. Now fine. Okay, now fine, this text and the text is also fine, and this search box is also fine, right? Now let's do one thing, and let's put this notification icon, setting icon, and profile icon here. Okay, so for that, so these three should be in single div. Okay, these are one part and these are one part. Okay, so that's why this should be in single div, and this all things should be in single div. Okay, so now we did this part and we did this part, right? So these three things we need to do. So what we'll do is we'll keep all these things in a single div, because this is a separate part, right? So I'll create one div. Okay, I'll create one division and I'll move this to inside, and here I'll write another div which is for this bell icon notification, right? Which is for that. What I'll let me put search for a bell icon and add it. So we can search for a bell if you know the name. Otherwise you can search for a notification also. I hope it will also work. Okay, so you are getting this bell icons, right? So this bell slash and all. So you are getting the bell here. So you can search for a exact name if you know. Otherwise you can search for a requirement. If it is possible, you will get it. Okay, and now we'll make it 100. Okay, see, now it is occupying like correct space. Now it is occupying correct space because of another div is occupying, right? Another div is also there, so that's why it's occupying correct space. Let's see this. This icon came down, right? But I need it in the side by side. So for that, what I told, let's check here. Display property I told, right? So let's search for a display and display property. I need side by side, right? So either you can use this, but the like we can use the best one is this flex I told you, right? So side by side here. So for side by side they use the deflex. So let's try using this deflex. Otherwise we'll add the flex to class also. Okay. So I'm putting it for a parent class deflex and we'll see. Okay, very good. So side by side came. Okay, and let's add a class card to it. So okay, good. And let's apply this background color for that card is actually, so background color for card should be white, right? Here it should be white. White is given. So let's do one thing. uh, we have a class called bg light. Okay, but that is not applying here. So let's do one thing. This we'll write custom styles for this bg light. Okay, background color white. Okay, and of course it is a bootstrap one, right? So we have to write important. Now that background color came, right? Background color white came, you can see here. So background color white came, and let me increase the font size of this bell. Okay, let me increase the font size of this bell. So fa bell, right? So there is a classes fa solid and fa bell. So if you write styles for fa solid, then all the icons in your page will get affected. So I am writing for fa bell only. So I am writing for fa bell. Okay, and I am writing font size 20 pixels. Let's see how it comes. Let's 24 will work fine, I think. So okay, so don't worry about these things. Okay, like sometimes it is refreshing, it is coming like styles missing, right? Don't worry about that. That is because of while fetching it is coming like that because of my network and all. Okay, so okay, so let's keep the note, another icon, right? We have settings icon also, right? Setting as icon. So let's keep that also. Let's do that. To html, copy this same thing, and for settings, come to free icons and search for settings, and you will get this gear. Just copy here and remove this bell icon from here and put these settings. Okay, and now come here, card. Okay, okay, so this div extra key. Now see, you have a settings also, but this one also will increase font size. Okay, so how we can increase font size? We have to apply this for fa gear, right? So fa gear, come here and apply here fa gear, font size 20 pixels. Sorry, 24, right? Let's put 24. And now this notification settings are good to look. Okay, and I am feeling that the settings is like a little bigger, right? A little bit bigger. That will fix it. Okay, so before that, let's give some margin after this search, because they are getting congested, right? So what we'll do is let's give some margin. Okay, let's give some margin. Let's give some margin for this. Let's give some margin like mb2. Okay, space is good, and here also we'll give me2. Okay, very good. And here also for this also we'll give me2, because another card is there, right? Another card for profile icon will come. So here it is there, right? Profile icon, so that also will come. So and let's try to give some padding for this. Okay, and for this also. Okay, so this is fine now. But if you observe this one, if you observe this one, like right side, sorry, left side padding is more, but right side is less. That is because it is not because it is not a padding issue. That is a width issue. What I am thinking is that particular element is occupying auto, like occupying only some width, which is not enough for that particular container which we are writing styles. I'm thinking like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to give some width for this. Okay, suppose I am trying to give, like, I'll write one class. So custom width, like custom icon width, I'll give custom icon width. Okay, custom icon width. So I'll put it like width property is there, width some 50 pixels. Suppose I given 50 pixels. So now if you see now it is good, right? Suppose if I give 45 something, then I think it's exactly, it will match, right? 45 now, good, right? Left side and right side and top and bottom, everything is good. Now for setting also, we'll apply the same class. Okay, so this is like how you need to code. Okay, this is how you need to code for like when you are doing the things. So you have to assume the thing and you have to try it out, and if it works, that is good, or if it doesn't work, you have to try another way, and you have to do the things. Okay, now search bar is done, no, notification thing also done, and icon, right? Let's put that icon. So let's write another one. So you can put a image, actually you can put a image. See, you can put a image, or else what you can do is you can just simply search for a profile icon. Okay, profile icon, icons will be there for profile also. So for now I am putting profile icon. You can try it with the image. Okay, I'm trying with this dummy user. Okay, and that user came. Let me apply css for this user also. And one more thing I want to tell you. So if you observe for this fa bell and fa gear and fa user, these have a same style, right? These have a same style, font size they have a same style. So you don't need to write multiple times like font size 24, fa gear font size 24. So what you can do is, if classes have a same style, you can just specify here itself by putting comma. Okay, comma fa gear, comma fa user. Like this, simply you can specify different classes if we have same styles, and remove these styles. And now see, same style came, right? And let's try increase the width to 50 pixels. So because I am looking like it is somewhat congested. Now it is fine, right? Now it is fine, it is looking like similar. And here there is no borders. Instead of border they gave a shadow. Okay, that shadow also we can give. So we can search for a shadow property, shadow. So here it is a regular shadow, larger shadow. So we'll take this shadow thing and we'll put it for our which this card, right? Let's put it for this card, and we'll see how it looks. Then we can apply for other things. Okay, so it is looking better, but this border is killing me actually. It's not looking good, right? Border. So let's see how, is there any way we can remove border. Search for a border, and here, yeah, we have a border zero property. We have a border zero property, and we can copy this class, and we can put it here. And let's come here. Border got removed. You observe, see the change between this and this one. You observe, right? Like there is a border line here, and there is no border here. So we are good to go. Let's copy these for other two things also. Okay, good, nice, right? And too much shadow, right? I am feeling like it's a excess shadow is coming. Let's try to check whether there is a like less shadow things are there. Small shadow is, okay. Let's do this. And if you want to change all element at once, you can just use Control D and select all the elements and do the change. Okay, yeah, it's looking good for me. And let's apply that same to input also. Okay, yeah, good. So now we design our header also, like this part we design. And if you want to apply styles like this curved things, you can either apply rounded things, or if rounded doesn't work, you can just write your custom class and apply border radius. Okay, so I'm not doing that now. Okay, you just do it by your own and do the things. Okay, so this is what our this part is done now. So I am Simuleduco, this things are done. Now let's do this part. Okay, from here, so this part is done. So this part is done and we kept it in separate div. So we'll write one div and again we will divide this div into two parts. Okay, so again we'll divide the div into two parts. I already told, right, 2 1 2 2 2 3. So 2 1 is completed. Now let's for 2 2 2 3 we'll write one div. Okay, we'll write one div and again we'll divide that div into two parts using our column. Okay, so using your row and col line, this type of things are there, right? So using that we'll divide into two parts. Okay, let's do that. So this div is done. Okay, this div is done, and next let's write another div. Let's and inside this we'll write another div and let it be 2 1. Let's put in h1. Okay, 2 1, and this is 2 2. Sorry, no, the 2 1 is already done, right? So 2 3. Okay, so this is a 2 3, like div 2 2, div 2, div 2. So these are two divs. So what we are going to do is we are going to do these divs like this. Okay, so first what we do is we have to occupy this much space for div 2 and this much space for div 3. Okay, that means, so I'm thinking like if we consider this one as 12 columns, this part has 12 columns. Okay, so if you put row to the parent div, so let me move to the another div. Okay, if you put row to the parent div, then that div is divided into 12 parts. Okay, so if you put the row into that parent div, then that div is divided into 12 parts. That means, so this div is now divided into 12 parts. This part from here to here. Okay, so from here to here it is divided into 12 parts. From here to here it is divided into 12 parts. So what we'll do is, so by seeing this image, I am estimating that this one will be eight columns and this one will be four columns. That means this one is occupying eight parts and this one is occupying four parts. Let's apply it and see whether it is like looking good or not. Okay, so let's write class equal to, so I'm told, right, eight parts for first div and second one is eight four parts. Okay, and see, and let's give some margin for the parent div so that like it won't attach the previous one. Okay, this fine, this is fine. So till here this one will occupy, and from here onwards this part d will come. Okay, I think like we are good to go. I think we are good with 8 and 4. So is as per your requirement. If you want to change it, you can do that. Okay, you can just put 9 or 3, 10 or 2, like that you can do. Okay, now here I'm seeing one image, right? So let's do this image. Okay, let me search for any restaurant offers poster. Okay, restaurant offers poster images. Let's do this. Okay, let's take this. This is not bad, which is fine for us. I hope. So let's copy this. Let's will take other one because it's some. So we have to take our horizontal one. Okay, so that it will be better looking for our dashboard. I'm taking this. Okay, I'm taking this. So let's copy this link, image link, and let's put that image in the div 2. Okay, first we'll start doing from here. So I'm putting one div, and inside that I'm writing an image. Okay, source image is a tag where we include image, right? So source is a tag where we include the source, and let's see it. Okay, so it occupied too much space. It occupied too much space, which is like went to that div also, that other div also it went. So we'll do one thing. We'll set the image width and height, right? Width and height we'll set. So width 200 pixels. 200 is fine. No, it's very less. So we'll put 800. We'll see. 800 is very high. 6. Okay, 6 is fine, I guess. Let's adjust the height also. Height 300 is fine, I'm thinking. Okay, or else 280. 280 is fine, I guess. Yeah, fine. So this is like we have, right, and we have some rounded edges also. So for that, what we have to do, we have to apply class rounded. Already we did in our previous thing, right? Now it got like we did here, right? So now we got rounded edges for our image, right? So we are pretty good to go. And next, this part will design. Okay, this part will design, and then we'll go to this part. Okay, first we'll complete the div to then we'll go to this div. Okay, so here we have a heading, and then we have a heading category. So let's write div, and inside that let's write once div, another div, and category. So category, let's see the output. So it is attaching, right? So let's apply some margin mt3, and let's increase the font size. So by applying fs, you can specify the font size. So I am writing fs4 is okay. Fs4 is okay, right? So I'm guessing fs4 is okay. Let's apply some font weight to this for by writing font fw bold. Yeah, pretty good. So now category, let's write these cards. Okay, the small cards we have, right? So let's write that small cards. Okay, so after this category, let's write another div. Inside that we'll write one another div. Okay, so this parent div, this div is for all these things. Okay, this div is for to wrap all the things, and the another div is for this particular card. Okay, so let's design this card first, then we can copy paste all other things. Okay, so first one is bakery, right? Something like a bakery. So we have a image. So we'll put one div and we'll write image inside it. Okay, so we have to take all the images, right? So let's take that images. Okay, so what is this image? I'm not getting. Maybe cake piece. So cake piece icon we can search. So this one is okay, and open image in new tab. So very good. Go the icon, and we can put it here, and let's come and see the output. Oh my god, it's too small, right? We'll change that width. Okay, so we'll keep the width as maybe 100. Okay, 100 is also like feeling very high. Let's keep it as 70. 70 is also high according to the marker. So let's keep it as 50 and then do the things. Okay, so let's keep it as 50. And here there is a card, right? There is a card, so we'll put a card here. Class equal no, not for this parent div. So class equal to card. So these styles will fetch from bootstrap, as you already know. Okay, don't worry about this occupying space, occupying that we will correct, don't worry guys. Okay, and let's give some padding p2. Okay, some padding came, and let's give the background color bg light. So why I'm giving bg light? Because I already wrote a css, right? Here I already wrote a css bg light for the background color, right? So I'm using the same class, because same class you can use multiple times. So bg white, very good. And I need to remove the border and give some shadow. So for that border removing, we already wrote class, right? Border 0. So we are already wrote here. If you are not, like, if you forgot, just you can see here we already wrote that. And we need some shadow, right? So we need small shadow, we don't need big shadow. So that's why we are giving shadow sm means small. Okay, and now see, it is pretty good, right? We need some text. Let's put one another div and write some text here. So bakery, right? We are bakery, and this is fine. Let's apply some font weight so that it will look good. W bold. Perfect. Okay, perfect. But this text color is different, right? So let's copy this color. Let's copy this color and apply the same. I think we already have it, I guess. Text gray, I think we already wrote, right? Yeah, we already have it. We wrote already text gray class yesterday. We can just put it text gray applied. and now you can see that text gray came. Let's do the same for other things also. We have so many things, right? Burger, beverage, chicken, pizza, seafood. Oh my god, I'm getting cravings, guys. So let's copy these all things. So one, two, three, four, five, six. Here six only, right? Three, four, five, six. Okay, very good. And oh, I'm sorry, guys. I did it wrong actually. So I copied inside that div. I did it. So let's do one thing. And we'll keep this also like this. Okay. Now this entire thing will do. Okay. So this is our output actually. So let's copy this. This one we need to copy. So I'm just doing copy paste. This is what developers do actually. So when you want to become a developer, you should know how to copy and paste. Okay. So one, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, very good. Now let's change the icons. So we have burger, right? Let's search for burger, guys. Search for a burger icon. Burger icon. Yeah, very good. Nice burgers are coming actually. So I'm going to have a burger after this class. So just copy it. Where is that? Let's go top. Bakery is first one, right? And second one is burger. Let's change this image. Change to burger. Okay. And yeah, we are good to go. Nice burger we got. And then what? Third one is what? Beverage, right? Beverages icon. Mm, we'll use this. Okay. Open image in new tab. Okay. So beverages. Okay. So let's close this. We don't need this icons, right? Let's close this. Oh, beverages also came. Yeah, beverages also came. Then what? Chicken. Chicken. Wow. Chicken icon. Oh, cooked chicken, right? We need cooked chicken actually. What this called? I don't know. What is this called? Let's do it like chicken pizza something. Okay. Oh, pizza is already there. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay, we'll put this for chicken and for pizza we'll put pizza slice. Okay, chicken pizza. Just this icon. Okay, we'll copy this, but this is very lengthy. That is okay. We'll copy. Okay, we'll copy burger, right? After burger, we'll put chicken, and after that pizza. Let's search for a pizza icon. Okay, which is good. And another one is what? Seafood. Seafood icon. Okay, let's do this. Open image tab. Copy that. Close, close. We don't need these things. So seafood. Okay. See guys, so this is like a seafood baker and all came, right? Now for this I told you, right, we need to apply this deflex class is there, so that we can apply deflex class so that it will come side by side, that I told you, right? And you can also check it in bootstrap. So display property, D means display. Okay, display property. If you search for display property, then for coming like side by side, flex, right? Flex. So for coming side by side, you can use deflex. Okay, deflex. So let's use the deflex for a parent view and see how it comes. Okay, class equal to deflex. Wow, nice. So this one came side by side, right? Let's do one thing. Let's apply some margin for this everything. Let's apply some margin. I told you, right, for changing at a time you can use control D, me2. Very good. But these cards are looking like a wow, not looking like a wow. So like what to say, like different width. Okay, different width. So let's set a fixed width. Okay, let's write a class called custom category card. Okay, custom category card. Okay, for this card we will write a styles. Custom category card, we'll write a styles. We'll put some width for it. Width 50 pixels. Let's try. No, oh sorry. So width 50 pixels. No, 50 pixels is not enough, of course. We'll put 80. Okay, 80 is also not enough because seafood came down, right? Let's put 100. Okay, now 100 is exact fit, and let's try to move this to center. Okay, these things, right? These things, let's try to move the center, and let's try to apply here itself. Okay, text align center, text align center. Now, very good. Let's keep some space between this category and these cards. So category and cards, let's apply for this deflex side. Let's apply mt3 here. Pretty good. Okay, now you have a category, right? Now you have a category, and let's design this active class. Okay, let's design this active class. You can use this active class, but here this color is different, right? So what we'll do is we'll put one class called category active. Okay, we'll put one category active, or else if you see in the web page, there is so many places that you can, the same background color is there, so many places, right? Here also it is there, here also it is there, here also it is there. So what we'll do is we'll put one common color like bg violet something. Okay, bg violet, we'll put one common class, and we'll apply that common class to that particular thing. Okay, let's do that. mm, I think it is violet or purple, whatever it is. I'm putting like this, and background color, let's take it from Colorzilla, and over it we will get that. Getting it. Why? Okay, so just paste it, and of course it's a booster class, right? So you have to put important, and let's apply this bg violet, or else we'll put a bg violet is fine. Okay, or else you can put your custom name. Okay, don't blame me for if it is a purple. Okay, so let's put this for this card. Okay, let's put this for this card, and you can see that violet came, but this text is not visible, right? But here if you see, this text is uh, like white color. So let's write one another class, text light. Actually this text light is already there in bootstrap. Let's see if styles are applying or there. Styles are not applying, right? Let's see, let's this text color is there or not in bootstrap. Text color bg, these are background colors. Opacity example, these are background colors actually. So let's see here, any text is there. Let's click on that, and if see, we'll see anything is there. Text bg primary, that is not needed. We need text color, right? Let's see, scroll down and see any text colors. Text colors are not there. Colors are there. Let's open these colors. Yeah, here it is there. So text primary, text warning, text info, text light. Actually text light it is there, but I don't know why it is not applying. Maybe because of some style overriding issues here somewhere. So let's do one thing. For bg violet, we'll write another class, text light. Okay, text light, and here we'll apply color, fff, It's a color code for white, or else you can directly write white. There is no harm in it. Important. I need to come here. See, nothing is happening. Text light we applied, right? Okay, okay. So we need to apply this for here, right? That is because already text gray is here. That's why text light we are, even if we write text light, it is after coming here text gray is applying. So what we'll do is we'll put text light here, so that if text gray is there, text light is not there, then text gray will apply. Otherwise text light will override. See, I didn't write any styles, right? I don't, what if I comment the styles? Still. So text light is working actually. So because of the text gray class, it is like we wrote this text gray right here. That's why it is like overriding the existing one. Now text light is well work, right? So this is like looking good, right? So this is how, like, what we did. Uh, I think the time is up, guys. So tomorrow we'll quickly discuss these things. Like we'll quickly discuss these popular dishes, and then these things is like it will take, it won't take much time. So fast we can complete this project by tomorrow, guys. If time permits, I'll tell you how to host the web page also. Okay.